Windows 11 is rolling out some major updates in 2026. As part of the K2 effort, these are customer-focused improvements to Windows 11, some long-time requests, and in this video, I'll be going over a bunch of them. So let's get started. The first new feature is the long-requested ability to move the taskbar all around the screen. I've got my Windows taskbar on the bottom here. I will right-click and choose Taskbar Settings. Now, if you scroll down and expand taskbar behaviors, you're going to see taskbar position, bottom, top, left, and right. Very popular request. So if I choose top, now the taskbar is at the top. I still have my start menu up there on my little Windows task tray. I can go over to the left. Hey, now it's on the left. I can launch my apps, everything like that. And now it's over on the right. So really easy to move that taskbar around. The second new feature is also with the taskbar. So right here I can choose taskbar size, drop that down and choose small. And now it's nice and small to give you a little more space in your main Windows desktop. I'm going to put that back onto default. Now these taskbar features are in the Windows Insider program right now. There's a link in the description, so if you want to get these, if you're not seeing them yet, in July of 2026, really easy to sign up for Windows Insider and get early access to all these taskbar features. The next set of features are in the Start menu. So this is the third new feature, your Start menu, and I'll show you the default. It's really big. Some people have said, I'd like to make that a bit smaller. So I'm going to do Windows key I to open up settings. The first one is just making the Start menu smaller. So Start menu size, it's automatic by default. You can now make it large and force it. I'm going to choose small to make that a bit smaller. Now when I click the Start button, this is a bit smaller, but I can customize a lot of the other things on here as well. The fourth new feature allows you to make different updates to recommendations. This chunk is now broken out. It used to just be turn all or nothing on. Now I can choose these different options. I can say, show tips and recommendations, or do this option. You've got quite a few different options to choose from. Now maybe I want to turn all of recent off. That's one. I also maybe want to turn all off, so I don't want to see all my apps. In this case, I only want to see the apps that I've pinned in my Start menu that is now small. Let's open that up. Hey, that is nice and simplified. So for those of you that are Start menu minimalists, you're going to love these updates. The fifth new feature is one that is small, but it's great for privacy. I'm going to scroll down. And maybe I want to hide my name and profile picture on the start. I don't want it to show my name or profile when I click that Start button. I will turn this on. Now when I go down and click Start, look at that. There's no picture, there's no profile, nobody knows who it is. Even though people watching this video, you know that it is me, Mike. So that one is also available. Just like with the taskbar updates, these Start menu improvements are in Windows Insider now. They're rolling out so you can get access to them. If you want more details, that is also in the description of this video to get up and running on Windows Insiders. They're going to be rolling out much more broadly soon. It's July of 2026 right now. The next set of features are the just rolled out search updates, and these are some of my favorites. The sixth new feature is in the search box right here, and there has been a bit of a simplification. So now when I click in search, or if I do Windows S to open up search, you're going to see it is vastly simplified. There's no web results, there's no ads, it's not overwhelming, it's nice and simple. So it just has your most recent searches. And if I want to clear one out, I can X this. If I want to pin one, I could pin that as well. But the sixth feature is really a simplification of your search menu. The seventh new feature is some improved spacing and simplification in your search results. So in this case, I'm going to go down to search and I'm going to type in links. I'm searching for a document that has links. Now, what you're going to see here is it has a document and what it was in Word and when it was last modified. It used to be all these other updates here. It wouldn't give you the same details, a little bit of a mishmash, and you couldn't see the preview and what was happening. That is one of these updates. In addition, you can see when I've highlighted this one right here about these webinar links, it shows me a nice preview here. There's not an ad, there's not a web detail, it's just the document. And I've got some options here. I can open the file location, copy path, open in browser. So depending on what you're highlighting, you will have different options. Because I have a Word document highlighted, there are some options for Word. The eighth new feature is that we've simplified in the results. No more ads with web all mixed together. I'm going to search for something that's called running plan. Now in this case, it did find a web search because I didn't really have anything useful on my local PC. But what you're going to see here is Running plan right here, there are no ads. Sometimes in the past you would actually see an ad for a movie called Running Plan or a TV show or other things. So when it does search in the web like it is here, it no longer will pull up anything that has ads related to any websites. It'll just pull up the web results that are in your search terms. The ninth new feature is the ability to turn off web and Microsoft Store results in your searches on Windows 11. So I'm going to open it up here, and a shortcut to get into your search privacy controls is Search Settings, this gear. This pulls up Privacy and Security under Search, and you're going to see now web searches and Microsoft Store are controllable by an on-off switch. So I'm going to turn that off, and I will turn this off. Now when I'm searching, it's not going to pull up any apps in the store or any web searches. It's just going to focus on my Windows 11 device. So now when I go here and I'm going to search, I've searched for OneNote, but note, there's no store app for OneNote. There's no web searches on OneNote or support on the web. It's just things that talk about OneNote or the actual OneNote app itself. So it's really focused because I've turned off web as well as store. Now I'm going to turn web searches and store back on. So these are enabled now, and we'll close this. The 10th new feature shows how we'll always prioritize local results before web and store results. In the past, that would get all mishmashed. Now we're always going to prioritize local results first. So I'm going to search for Outlook. Now I pulled up Outlook. It has the app first. Now it's going to show store results next and then web results after that. So it's going to prioritize this first locally, and then it's going to start looking at the store and the web. So that is how search will operate by default now. It'll go local first, then store, then web. So even if you've turned those things on, it's not going to put them at the top of your results. You'll always have local first. The 11th new feature is more forgiveness when you make mistakes when you're typing in search. So let's say I'm going to type in search and I accidentally left the O off of OneNote. I just typed NE note. Look at that. It'll still find OneNote. It'll be smart how it searches. Same thing with Outlook or Word. If I just typed Erd, yeah, it's smart enough to know that that is Word. So that's just kind of nice in that you don't have to be as precise. It'll do these partial matches and be smart about what you're trying to find on your device. All of these search updates just got announced. Again, this is mid-July in Insiders. These will be rolling out more broadly across the summer. Link in the description on how to get these. But I hope you try out Insiders and try all these new updates. These are part of that K2 announcement that is really focused on top feedback from customers, making your Windows 11 devices better and smarter and faster. If you want to keep up with all the latest Microsoft updates and tips and tricks, subscribe to my channel and then just ring the bell so you get all the latest videos that I post.